Hello everybody! On today's episode we are going to be talking about low sugar and zero sugar alternatives. It's the Sunday weigh-in. Hello everybody, welcome to Weighintime. I am Patrick. On this episode we're going to be talking about low sugar and sugar-free alternatives. But first, it is the Sunday weigh-in, so drop your gains, your losses, your tips and your tricks into the comment section below, please. If you haven't done so, maybe consider subscribing. Watch this video, see if you like it. If you want more like it, then subscribe and hit the bell icon, and also give the video a like because it really helps me out. And of course, it is Sunday. I am coming to you through the wonderful world of the internet, which means it's the Sunday weigh-in water reminder. Remember, you need at least 2.5 litres of water every single day. Ooh. I weighed in yesterday at my local Slimming World group, so stay until the end of the video and I will give you an update on how I did and what my weight was when I weighed in yesterday. By the way, just as a side note, Saturdays are not a great day to weigh in because I don't know why, but Saturday's not great, but I do it anyway. Let me know in the comment section what day of the week your weigh-in is. Is it also on a Saturday? Do you find it good? Do you find it not so good? I've reached that age now where little things really do make me excited. So for example, I bought this. This is my new favourite amazing purchase. This is spoon. That's how old I am now, where I'm finding spoons exciting. But this spoon is not just any spoon. Oh no, this one is a digital scale spoon. Yes, it is Silvercrest, as you probably saw, so it's probably from, I can't remember if it's Aldi or Lidl, one of those two. Not just that, but it also has, if you notice on the top there, it also has like measurements, so like 50 milliliter, which is 1 tablespoon, 30 and 45 and all that kind of stuff, and then you put stuff in it and it tells you how much it weighed. Really cool, really good product. So not sponsored by Lidl, but you know, Lidl, if you want to sponsor me, go for it. Absolutely, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Now I'm going to start this video off with a slight disclaimer, which basically means that I have been sent some products which I'm going to be reviewing from Skinny Food Co. If you like any of the products which you've seen, I'll drop in the comment section, I'll drop my discount code if you want to get any of them. But like you know, if you've watched any of my other review videos when people have sent me stuff, my views are completely my own. Okay, if I don't like something, I will tell you. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, it's amazing, when I don't think it is. And on that note, I want to start with something which I have noticed about Skinny Foods as a brand. Now, they are everywhere, and most of their products are completely zero, like there's 0, 0, 0 of everything. Like for example, this one here, which is a maple syrup, this is 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 everything. However, on Slimming World, they recommend that you sin this, or any of the zero food from Skinny Food Co. Why? Because it's Slimming World, and they like to do strange, wonderful, wacky things. But their reasoning behind sinning a serving of this, which is, or well, let's say a tablespoon, but I'll get back to that in a minute. Then you sin it either half a sin or a sin, and apparently it's supposed to stop you from having too much of it. Now, another thing as well is whenever I do videos like this where I mention diet stuff or sugar-free stuff like this is, people say, oh, but it's full of chemicals and you shouldn't be putting that into your body. Completely agree with you, absolutely 100%. However, I'm aware of that and I still do it. Like, I will still use this, I will still use sugar-free stuff. So I think most people are like that. But if you don't eat sugar-free stuff or anything with things like this, which have got obviously going to have chemicals in it, like energy drinks, they've got chemicals in them, pop it down into the comment section below. Now, I have found that these are zero everything. However, Skinny Foods are the only company that I am aware of that have a different serving size than a lot of the sauces. So for example, the serving size on pretty much every single thing which I've got here, bar one, is 10 milliliters. Okay, now that is a weird serving size because normally these things are done. So for example, Heinz ketchup or barbecue sauce, which is here, they're all done in 15 milliliters or 15 grams servings, which is a tablespoon. Now that's just a standard metric that everybody uses. However, Skinny Foods don't. So for example, with this, it's absolutely fine. Anything sweet, anything kind of calorie free or not sin free now, because apparently you need to sin those. I wouldn't if I was you, but if you want to, go for it. That is fine. However, there are certain things, for example, this one here. So this one is the honey barbecue. So this is for a serving, 10 milliliter serving. It is 2 calories. However, most people will use or they won't even read it and be like, oh, well, that must be 2 calories for a tablespoon. It's not. So you're looking at about 2.5. Actually, you're looking at about 3 calories for that, which is nothing, but it is something to bear in mind, particularly when it comes to this one. So this one here, I don't know if you've seen this in the shelves in the shops or anything like this, but this one here is a bit of a tricky one from Skinny Food Co. So Skinny Food Co. say this is 92% less sugar. 92% less sugar. At least I think it says 92 because of the funny writing. But 92% less sugar, and then there's an asterisk by it. And then if I actually read, it says than other standard spreads. Now, when you look at it, it says 29 calories. And I read that first of all, and I was like, oh, 29 calories per serving. That must be a tablespoon. I was like, that's really good. That's great. However, it is not a tablespoon. It is 5 grams, which is basically like a teaspoon. Okay. Now, when you look at Nutella, again, Nutella gives you a tablespoon of nutritional information. It's either 100 grams or a tablespoon. But then this does 100 grams and a 5 gram serving. So 29 calories for 5 grams. However, when you look at the per 100 gram, you've got 494 calories in this per 100 gram. Now, Nutella, 100 gram is 539 calories. So if it's 92% less sugar, then why is the difference in calories only 45 calories difference between this and standard Nutella? And then when you read the actual ingredients, so fat is 38 grams on Nutella, fat here is 38 grams, carbohydrates is 53 grams, carbohydrates here is 53 grams, protein 5 grams, protein 5 grams. So this says Skinny, this says it's 92% better, or not better, but it's 92% less sugar than Nutella. However, the calories are only 40 calories, or just about 40 calories different than normal Nutella. So please keep that in mind, because even though it says Skinny, it is not that much better for you than normal Nutella, which I think is a bit sneaky, but that is not exactly what you imagine when you look at that. You think this is going to be so much better for you than Nutella and with the original chocolate spread. As it attacks me, Skinny Foods is attacking me. So that's one thing which I found, and I personally was shocked by finding this because I thought it was going to be a much better, skinnier alternative, but it is not. And then I also found this. So this is a Skinny Food Co. Again, all of these products were sent to me, so thank you very much to Skinny Foods for sending them to me. Now, this is a protein bar. Now, I've been using protein bars a little bit recently because I want to get my protein up. Okay, and one of the best ways to do that is with things like protein shakes and also protein bars. Now, this one here, if you notice, it says, can you zoom in on that? Yeah, it says 99 calories? Yeah, 99 calories there. And then there, it says 12 grams of protein. Okay, so 99 calories there, 12 grams of protein. So when you look at this, you would think that this has 99 calories and 12 grams of protein. Okay, however, no. Basically, if I fold this in half, This here, this section, because it's in 2 bits, this has 99 calories. This section has 99 calories. Both sections together have 12 grams of protein. So in reality, for 12 grams of protein, you're looking at 198 calories. Now, I don't think that's right. I don't think that this packaging tells the correct story, because there's 200 calories in order to get that 12 grams of protein, and you can use 200 calories on another bar and get 20 grams of protein. I think, don't get me wrong, I've tried the caramel one, I tried it earlier on, but it was only after I ate it, and because I'm doing this video, that I realised, because it says per bar, and you would just imagine this is the bar, but no, that is the bar. So keep the serving suggestions of any of the skinny food range in mind, because that is not right. I don't think that's right, but there you go. Anyway, right, that is basically my little rant over, okay? I'm not going to say anything more about the serving suggestions. I'm just going to go to the purpose of this video, and that is to try them, taste them, and let you know my opinion on what they taste like, okay? So we're going to start off by doing this one. I actually have already tried this one. I tried it today. All of this stuff arrived today. Actually, technically it arrived yesterday via Hermes, who of course delivered it to the wrong person. And then they didn't tell me where they delivered it to, so I had to find out from the Facebook group where it was, and then I went and collected it, so I got it today. So I tried this today in a sandwich. I tried it with a turkey bacon sandwich. So these are another one of my my little kind of things which I've been doing recently. Instead of having bacon, I'm having these. These are the Mattison's 8 turkey rashers. This is unsmoked only because I couldn't find the smoked one. These are only 29 calories per rasher. They're very high in protein, so there's about 6 grams of protein per one of these. So I tried this, and yeah, it was nice. It was tasty. It wasn't exactly like bacon, let's face it. Only bacon can taste like bacon. However, it was good. It was a great alternative. It's kind of like once you cook it, what I would say is you literally just cook it for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes either side, and bing bang bush, it's done. But it's a really good alternative if you're watching your calories and you're also wanting a lot of protein as well. Really good alternative. I tried it with this. This is really, really tasty. But again, it is zero. Well, actually, this one technically isn't 0 calories. So if you wanted let me do the math in my head. So 15 grams is a tablespoon. This is 2 calories per 10 grams. This is 3 calories per serving, not 2 calories per 10 ml. Because you're not going to use 10 ml, you're going to use 15 ml, which is a tablespoon. So that is 3 calories per tablespoon. Now, we're also going to go into this one here. So this one is quite an unusual one, actually, because I haven't really tried any of the kind of the savoury of the Skinny Food Co.'s dips and stuff like that. So I'm not going to squirt this because the squeezability of Skinny Foods is not great, but that is weirdly really sweet, and it's also quite vinegary. It's very sweet, quite vinegary. It does taste like garlic, and it does taste of herb, so that's a good start. Maybe have this as I would class this as more of a vinaigrette than a dressing. But what I will say is maybe try and mix this with something like light mayo or lighter than light mayo or something like that, and it will work out pretty well. So another thing as well is if we try something like this. So this is the Blue Dragon. I think it's called Blue Dragon. It's the standard kind of sweet chili sauce which you will get. This one here is the reduced sugar version. So I love sweet chili sauce. Now a normal one of these, so normally a tablespoon, which is a serving suggestion of this, is 1.5 sins or 35 calories. However, the light version is 1 sin or 20, I think it was 20 calories, I want to say. Yeah, 20 calories for a tablespoon of that. I think it's worth it. I'm going to try it, compare it to the, I got to take this little top off, compare it to the other one. Again, very much like the sweet chili sauce version. It's a little bit lighter, and it's a little bit sweeter. Yeah, it's definitely really sweet, like overly sweet. Still not bad though, still pretty good. Like I said with the protein bars, even though I'm not happy with that being 100 calories and so is that, they are delicious. So, you know, if you do want to get them, if you want to get any of the skinny food stuff that I've showed you, then look in the description thingy on the right hand side, and then there'll be a discount code. It'll also appear on the screen as well. Now, this is something I mentioned in my previous video. This here is awesome. I absolutely love this. This is 60 calories. So that would be, what, 3 sins? That is for 2 tablespoons. And it is basically just like peanut butter. Once you mix this powder with water, a little bit of water, a little bit of powder, it's just like peanut butter. It's really good if you want to spread it pretty much on anything, on toast or anything like that. However, what I've been doing with this recently is I've been using these. So this is another product which is sugar free. This is a chocolate hazelnut liquid flavor drops. So basically, I put a few drops of this in with this and some water, and then I make like a chocolate hazelnut peanut butter. It's really nice. So this stuff here is pretty good. So it's sort of like concentrated flavor. So if I put a few drops of this into, say, a glass of milk or almond milk or something like that, it will taste a little bit like a milkshake. So it is pretty good. I will say the squeezability of this, as say, wait until the end to see my squeezability test, is not great. It goes all over the place. So make sure that you put it straight like in the pot if you want to not get it all over your kitchen counter. Another thing which I found yesterday in Asda, which I thought was quite unusual, it is this. So like I said, I am trying to, you know, increase my protein levels and things like this. And this is Wow Hydrate Protein Water. So this is, for the whole bottle, it is 10 grams of protein. I can't get that, there we go. How they do protein in water, I have no idea. It's collagen protein. There's a few, there's like water is 93% of it, and then the rest is things like collagen protein, sweeteners, and vitamins C, B6, and vitamin D. There is 55 calories in this. The serving suggestion is the entire bottle. So for the whole bottle, you get 10 grams of protein, 55 calories, and it is water, which is really weird. What I found with this is the first taste of it is really sweet, and then as you get progressively through the bottom, it tastes really weird. Like, right, I don't want this to put you off, because it actually, for what it is a great product if you want to get increased protein levels, but it tasted a little bit like vomit towards the end. Really weird, but apparently this is the tropical flavor. However, there's like blueberry and raspberry, and I've seen so many good reviews of the blueberry and raspberry. I've dropped my spoon. There you go. I just showed you my running machine and my rowing machine, which is, you know, hasn't been used for a while. But I'd recommend this if you're trying to get more protein. Really good alternative. It's not cheap though. It's £4.50 for 4 bottles, and it's brand new to Asda. Yeah, I've just tried it. That's what I remember. It tastes a bit like vomit. So, you know, it's not bad. Now, I did try, earlier on, I tried this in a video which didn't make it. I tried this and these two. And basically, Very, very, very similar. These are the basically sugar-free syrups. So this one here is maple syrup. This one here is what is it? Maple, peanut, and peanut butter. So maple, peanut butter, maple syrup. These are really good options if you are going to be maybe, I don't know, using yogurt or using the dressing of maybe a cheesecake or something along those lines. Really great alternatives. Like with any of these, if you've never had them before, watery, because obviously they're not going to be quite as syrupy as with full sugar ones, but 0 calories in both versions. They do say Slimming World, like I said, tell you to sin them. Don't know why, but they do. So these are really good alternatives if you want to have something a little bit sweet. And then we have others as well. So these are quite interesting. These are the Skinny Foods wraps. So we all know wraps normally quite high in sins. These are 128 calories per wrap, and they are 6.2 grams of protein. Very, very similar, high in fiber as well, low in sugar, very similar to the Weight Watchers wraps. Now I've had these before. Comparing it to sort of normal wraps, they pretty much, they don't taste any different in all honesty. They're really good, really better, well, they're much better alternative because you're getting that protein and that fiber. Calories pretty much remain about the same. What I will say is that they're a little bit dry, so they do break slightly easier, but I would definitely recommend these. If you're gonna have white wraps, go for these because, you know, it's just basically you're getting the same calories, but you're getting a lot more protein, a lot more of the fiber and stuff with it as well. And then we have these. So this is Skinny Foods. Now I thought this was some form of malt loaf, but no, this is the low carb, high protein bread. Now, as the last thing we're going to review on this today, I'm going to taste this live. Well, I have got you here because I have to say that this does not look the best. So I'm interested to see what it tastes like and give you my honest review. The packaging is a nightmare. Come on, there we go. Right, I'm not going to try a crust because I'm not going to do that to myself. Now that's the bread. Now this is 125 calories for 2 slices, but 2 slices will give you 14 grams of protein and 4.1 grams of fiber. So that's it. Now size comparison against my head. I haven't done that for a long time, I've missed doing that. There you go, that is the slice. I don't know what sort of sandwich you'd make for that. You know, like one of those tiny like pieces of ham with a bear's face on it. That look pretty good with this. It doesn't taste too bad. It tastes quite nice actually, but it's very filling. But it's going to be a lot more filling than your usual bread if you're going to be making a sandwich with it. It makes your mouth a little bit dry. Right. I can tell that it's got a lot of fiber and a lot of protein in it. So again, if you're looking for something, an easier way of getting all of that fiber and that protein in, that is a great thing. Slightly aftertaste at the back of your throat, but hey ho. Now, finally, we've got reduced sugar. We've got these, and then I've got the reduced sugar ketchup. Now, I've tried both of these. I've just tried this earlier on, but then I've tried this as well. This is actually quite nice. I actually like this. I know that Skinny Foods do their own version, but I don't have one. This is slightly say less sweet and slightly more bitter or savoury than normal ketchup, but I actually quite like that, so I'd recommend that. It is about £2 for a bottle. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, but for now, whatever time of day you're watching this, have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening. I'll catch you next time on Weighing Time.